Singh, I think one of the points that comes out of this is that how did these individuals get so much of logistical support on ground? Who are the sleeper cells involved? Who are the ones who they met and who provided them with all this help? Because otherwise, conducting such detailed recce's during the course of these multiple visits would not have been logistically possible. And that's something that the NIA will try and find out now.
Madhav, it is not just the sleeper cells alone. It was the who is who of the Bombay page 3 crowd. You would have film stars and you have this sons. I would not like to take names just now, who were the willing accessories to the crime and worked as their tour agents. What to talk of sleeper cells? If Tahawur Rana could open shop as his agency of International Immigration Agency in Mumbai in Tardeo without any hitch, or have try opening a shop now. You are a leading journalist. You will not be opening it for the next 10 years. And here is a person from Pakistan, origin from Canada, opening shop and operating with impunity. Then I explained how he was moving about with impunity, then guiding him right up to Pushkar, National Defense College, Cochin Shipyard, and other areas. And then globally, he was able to recce the footprints of the ISI and the Pakistan army are very much there. The rogue elements were guiding and navigating him and holding hands. Make no mistake about it, navigating and holding hands, guiding him throughout. And therefore to say that since he got the visa for 5 years, there were willing accessories within the department who facilitated his visa. General Meston has raised this very important point. Since I know how things operate, I would say that there were willing accessories who probably looked the other way. We now have the software. But even when we did not have the software, we had the wherewithal to identify the rogue elements. Those who came from Pakistani origin were subjected to a scanner and were subjected to such a thorough test that these things did not come easily. Not only the visa, but a visa for 5 years, opening shop in Mumbai, moving about with absolute impunity, not only in Mumbai, but in Delhi, in Pushkar, in Pune, but right across the globe, where the footprints of the ISI are very much there. Madhav.
All right, and let me take this question across to Lieutenant Colonel Sandeep Sen. Lieutenant Colonel Sandeep Sen, you're somebody who led the operations on ground. Now, these individuals who came in to carry out the attack perhaps had no contact directly when it comes to Headley and Rana. But the fact that they knew their way around, the fact that they knew exactly where to go and what attacks to conduct, shows the immense amount of planning and preparation that went into the recceing and the planning of these attacks, and that was clearly evident on ground when you were conducting those operations. Can you confirm that for our viewers?
Sure. If you see the complete operation, see, people are focusing on what the Headley has done, what Tahawur Rana has done. My point of view is different. You know, it is a planned operation by Pakistan Army. When the Pakistan Army plans an operation, they have planned in segments. They want to take away the telltale signs. So the entire operation is being planned outside Pakistan. So no link can go back to them. They try to make it such a foolproof, arrangement. So their ISI agent is Tahawur Rana, is managing the complete recce and planning of the target, strike on the targets from Canada, from the US soil and Canada. Headley's role is only up to the limit because his name being Headley, he does not, attention is not there on his, when he comes and booms in and goes into places. He is white skin, his name is Headley, that's why Headley is being used. Tahawur Rana's role is much bigger than Headley. He is conducting the complete recce and the Headley is working on his direction. Then the terrorists, the LET is only the operational part. The terrorists being trained, all these operations would have taken at least 3-4 years in planning. And all the nitty-gritties of, exact GPS.
But are you hopeful that the role of Major Iqbal and others in the Pakistan Army will now come out, now that Tahawur Rana is in the custody of the NIA and the questioning has now begun, sir?
Yeah, that is the major takeaway from Tahawur Rana. It is not, the justice system will take care of him. But what the information we are going to get from here is amazing. You know, all these people who are behind curtain, only we know the Major Iqbal. Major Iqbal may be Major Wasim or Major B or Major C. But
It could very well be a
individual
code
who
name.
was-
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, Major General Sanjay Meston, I want you to come in on this because, thus far, Pakistan always talks about non-state actors carrying out terror and say that we have nothing to do with it. That cover now, perhaps has the risk of being completely blown once Tahawur Rana starts singing while in custody. Are you hopeful that India will be able to take this to its logical conclusion, diplomatically speaking?
Yeah, I'm quite hopeful India will be able to take it to logical conclusion. And also, I think you quoted Secretary of State Marco Rubio's statement that we are ready to do jointly everything with India and cooperate. I think this is what is very, very important, that together with United States and maybe even with Israel, because even their people were killed, we need to expose this Pakistan factor. But let me tell you, even if we expose it, Pakistan will continue to deny. That is the whole problem. But nevertheless, this has now become a very high-profile international case. And therefore, the National Investigative Agency will do extremely well to get out the minutest details, to the extent that even if there is a requirement, we need to go and get access of David Headley, put every piece together and expose the Pakistan angle of LET, the Pakistan ISI and the Pakistan Army. That is the whole thing, and I think we will be successful. This is a good time to expose Pakistan so that internationally they are branded as a terrorist state. So, Madhav, this is what I feel India can do, and I'm quite optimistic about that.
All right. Major General Sanjay Beston, Dr. Vikram Singh, Lieutenant Colonel Sandeep Sen, and Magnus Ranstorp. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us on this broadcast. The role of Pakistan, of course, Tahawur Rana is expected to elaborate on. It's already been pretty well documented, but what further can we glean from Tahawur Rana's interrogation? That's something that we're all going to have to watch out for. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us and sharing with us your views this evening.